morning. This is going to be your messages from the divine feminines to the divine masculines. So this is the divine feminine messages to the divine masculine energy. And at the end, I'll get channeled direct messages. Oops, some of these are messed up. Hang on. Thought I already finished that before I took a break. Let's get this going. So Spirit, give us true precise messages what the divine feminine's energy is currently. What's the divine feminine's energy currently, Spirit, that are coming forth to deliver these messages to the divine masculines? Oh no. Got you. They're like, oh my goodness, I see you. I see them too. And how they feel towards the divine masculine. Ooh, they feel ecstasy towards the divine masculine. Some sexual power, energy, but the ecstasy is, obviously everyone wants ecstasy. But it's the number 2 card, and number 1 card is unity. So they, as they've transformed and they see the energy and feel the energy of the divine masculines that are growing and transforming, they know that they're closer and closer to that unity, which is bringing them that ecstasy, that joy and heart fulfillment. The energy in them currently right now is this number 10, and ending to seeing... and ending to the way they used to see things, the way they used to see the masculines, because they know that you're changed, you're transformed, you've gone through death and rebirth, and now they're like, oh my goodness. They realize you're shining as bright or brighter than they are, and they've got that like, oh, am I seeing this right? The gotcha card is also here. As a, like when someone does a little trick and says, got you, this is the energy of surprise. It's the energy of something that happens that is surprising. So the divine feminines are possibly are feeling a little bit surprised by the amount of transformation that has occurred in the masculines at this time. So in the recent past, the divine feminines, because this is to the masculines, so the divine feminine's energy in the recent past, okay, and Spirit, give us true precise messages of what the divine feminines are dealing with in this connection. How they feel in this connection towards their masculine, and how they feel or how they see the masculine at this time. Okay, so in the recent past, nice. The divine feminines had a new beginning. They fulfilled, they pulled their energy back, right? They went through their transformation, their rebirth, and they were on more solid ground, looking to the future, looking to the Spirit as well to guide them in the future for growth. And they knew that they had to step up in their energy and their power and pull their energy back from the divine masculines because they had to get in soul purpose and mission, and they understood the science behind this connection, where once they pulled their energy back, it will cause that magnetic pull to the masculines to come to them, and they sit in their throne as the high priestess. The Ace of Wands is a new beginning, and you have two aces back to back here, which is beautiful. But having that truth in self, in communication regarding things of the past, and understanding it, but know that it was divinely guided, and we have angel feathers here falling, 3 of them for synchronicities, and that they know that they are going to be abundant in this new path that Spirit has laid out for them, but they know also that they need to be in their path. And moving forward away from things that have blocked that path, leaving behind things that don't serve them, and taking their communication and moving forward in divine light. And taking the leap of faith forward regarding this passionate connection between the divine feminine, divine masculine, and Spirit. The Fool card here, moving them forward in that leap of faith. So this again, masculines, is the energy of the recent past of your divine feminine. Okay, this is the energy that they feel now in this connection, or that concerns them in this connection. Okay, so, and this lower part is the how they feel or see you in this connection, which is nice, right? So they feel like someone's left them out in the cold. Well, even though they're the ones that had to pull back their energy, they did it because of spiritual guidance for their highest good. But they do feel left out in the cold. You're still on their mind. You're still in their heart. But they also know that there's something else. Perhaps it was a third party here, or maybe it was a communication that came to the feminines from the masculine, or vice versa, that said, you know, I have healing to do. I need to do this. I need to follow the divine light and guidance. But they feel left out in the cold. They feel they miss you. And they know that it is a work in progress. This is what they're dealing with. Also is the shadow side. They know that there is toxicity in this connection. Every connection of this journey had some form of devil energy, some form of toxicity to overcome that caused those triggers to go within and heal those energies. And Divine Feminine knows that. The Divine Feminine, if she's gone on her journey and it has reached the point of her High Priestess, the knowledge of knowing she had to pull her energy back, she has grown enough to understand that the whole purpose of the journey was to learn and to go within and heal so that she could be in union with self, and the masculine grows and becomes union with himself. And those triggers were done with the devil energy, the three-party situations, toxicity in their lives or the counterpart's life. But they understand that. So masculines don't feel like they're judging you for the toxicity in your life that you've had to. It was all divinely guided. It was there for a purpose. It served its purpose, and it's time to end it. Don't get me wrong. But it was there originally for a purpose. The Hangman is the Divine Feminine. Maybe they feel like things are like, going slow, a little bit stagnant. They are seeing it from a higher perspective now that they've reached this point in their High Priestess of their journey. They are seeing it from a higher perspective and able to maneuver with that new perspective. And they do hope for a communication to come in. Page of Wands, something, even if it's small communication, they look forward to that. They also know, though, that both of you are on your journey, trying to get into soul purpose. You're mirroring one another, speaking to one another telepathically, and you just need to continue to grow to get that solid footing. And the Divine Feminines are, at some times, currently today anyways, they feel like they are a bit Eight of Swords energy, self-imposed imprisonment here, because they're maybe having that monkey mind, which would kind of feel like, oh, gotcha, that energy for them right now. But it's also, there are a lot of shifts going on in the energy with the moon phases. They are in their power, their high priestess, that doesn't mean that things don't still pop up that they have to go within and heal and work through. And there are times when they still get into this monkey mind of self-imposed imprisonment. So for today, this connection seems to have them in that. But if they're seeing things from a new perspective, this could be why they're thinking of this now. They're overanalyzing some of that different perspective. Okay? How they see you, though, is a new beginning with you in truth. Ace of Swords. They see that you are moving forward in a more truthful manner, that you are coming to your harvest, bringing things through. They see you shining your light brightly, Divine Masculines, and that you're working on your pentacles for a solid foundation for growth, but also for your highest good, and that you are listening to your intuition and doing the work. That you're finally able to, Seven of Wands, face the ancestors, the co-workers, relatives, people that stand against you, that you're speaking your truth or able to at least stand up to it, stand and face it. And they see that as well, because you would have gotten to this point if you weren't facing truth. High Priestess is here. They see you as the High Priest, High Priestess as well. They see you as equal, in alignment with them now. And you do have the Fool card here also. They see you taking that leap of faith forward. They see you doing the work and moving forward and taking the leap of that new beginning. And yes, so let's get some clarification. Oh, sorry, I didn't put out the near future. Near future cards for the how the Divine Feminine sees this connection with the masculines. Okay, there's 2 there. Oh, 3. All right. So, Thunder. I had this in the, I want to say in the Sorcerer. Okay. Moon. Oh. Soul Retrieval and the Seer. Ooh. Okay, so the Thunder is number 11 card, divine number, right? And it's the Thunder, like I said, if you watch the general message today, we brought this same analogy, is thunder comes to warn us of lightning, right? How far away it is and how strong it is, how near it is, etc. So when we hear thunder, we know there's lightnings to follow. The planets here in alignment, the moon, the earth, reminds me of the strength and the changes, the powerful energy change during eclipses, how magnetic pull is so much different, and things get illuminated, things get also illusions are illuminated, and perhaps things here in this situation may have been something that it was not. Maybe they thought it was lightning and thunder coming, but instead that thunder was really a herd of buffalo. It was something that if they don't dissect and understand what message is coming through, they're going to get run over by the herd of buffalo. If they're expecting lightning and this is what runs them over, big difference. So they have the Sorcerer here in this connection. And the Sorcerer is also in the general message. Number 3 card, about the being like the magician, having all the tools within them to make changes, having the strength to make those changes, but this person is looking to the past of how his things have affected the unconditional love and in the changes they needed to make to create this unconditional love, this change that's gone on within them in the past, and now moving forward with honor in this connection to bring truth to the matter. Okay, and here we have the number 11 card also with the moon. This reminds me of the Divine Feminine, High Priestess, and about the cycles. They know, the High Priestess knows the truth of the matter, the past, present, and future of the matter, because that she is shown, the veil has been removed to her, so she sees how things are going to play out if she's in tune with her energies, her sorcerer within herself. Also, this is her going in her soul purpose, in her mission, and only her is in this, only one person's in this. So she is healing herself, her feminine energy as well, going in her soul purpose, in her mission, solo at this time until things are healed and aligned to then come together. And she understands that, calling in the soul retrieval, fragmented pieces of their soul. Number 4 card, being protected, divinely protected regarding this situation. And the seer, number 9 card, near completion. And the seer is showing them things they didn't want to see. Things that, like this, they didn't want to see. This is a perfect beginning and end of the readings. Because the seer spirit is showing them things they didn't want to see of their own past, of their own changes, the things that they've gone through, or the ways they've treated you in the past, as well as vice versa, right? It's not always the masculines that have the devil energy. Remember, the divine feminines could have had the same alcoholism, drugs addiction, sex addictions, etc. Third party situations, so forth. Let's get clarification. Spirit gives true and precise messages regarding this connection for the what the divine feminine wants to tell the divine masculine. Messages for the masculines from the feminines. Sorry. And in the near future, it's a lot of cards. Just trying to keep these a little shorter because of the energy at the end. Let's see. They do want to celebrate number 3. This may have been about a 3-party situation, but they want to celebrate with you and come out of the cold, is what they want to know. They want you to be able to grow and be strong, and they are trying to do the same so that this union takes place. And they are looking forward to a new creation, a start over, a do-over with you, to forget the past, because they know that if like the weaver here, if somebody pulls a thread in something that was weaved or like crocheted, right? You can't patch that. You have to go and start again fresh and for a sturdy foundation, for strong fabric. So the weaver is creating from scratch here, and that's what the divine feminine is looking forward to, that change of when you can come together both renewed and aligned together at the same energy to create something new. Number 8 with the star card, they are shining their light. They know that this is divinely guided, and they are following their spiritual guides to move forward. They know that they are protected, and they want you to know also that you are divinely protected, and that they are sending you unconditional love and loyalty. Here it's a dog with this warrior here, and it's the warrior of shields. So know that you are protected by spirit, but also that your divine feminine is being loyal to you, wants you to be loyal to them, as well as they share this unconditional love for you. And a warrior of pipes with the light, the 8 of swords here, that monkey mind. They're trying to take control. They need to let go of control of a situation regarding passion, and they're trying to release that control of the passion part of their journey. This might be somebody that has just recently pulling back their energy, and it takes some time to release to get that fine balance of the right amount of pullback without just turning their back on the connection. Matriarch of Shield, divine protection is here to guide them in this journey, to guide you in your journey as well, and no one can take what is yours. Horse thief here, to remind you that this is a divine connection, and no one can take what is rightfully yours from the divine. So this being a divinely protected connection, know that even if those third parties come in, that those would end up just being a karmic situation, and that spirit will put an end to it, because what is meant to be will come to fruition. Chief of Vessels, time to move forward, and she is, right? We said that the divine feminine there is moving forward in her soul purpose, in her mission, and taking the leap of faith with her soul retrieval card, pulling back the fragmented pieces of her soul from this heartache, from the pain and sorrow. And somehow I missed it. But moving forward with the leap of faith, the Sundance brings celebration because they have seen things they didn't want to see. The things they didn't want to face, they were able to face in the near future, and they will have reason to celebrate when they heal from that. How they see you in this connection, or how they see you, and let's see. Perhaps you were defiant in the past regarding the change. You stood up and didn't want to welcome the change. You didn't want to welcome the growth and the peaceful communication that they don't feel that it was equal and balanced. But Ace of Swords here, they know that you've changed. They know that there's a new beginning here, and that you are soaring as a thunderbird. They see you as this divine creature soaring above the storm clouds now. And with the juggler, that you are choosing to go to the light, to follow the light. The sun is blessing you, shining on you. They see you as no longer juggling other people or low vibration, that you're willing to stand up for what you believe of this connection. The High Priestess is the co-creator. They see you as a co-creator with them now, a sand painter. And with the leap of faith forward, with the Fool card, they know that you're taking that leap of faith forward, and in the near future, so are they again, and they did over here as well. So you're both mirroring one another very nicely. And the Warrior of Blades, they see you as getting back on the horse, moving forward in your journey, getting in your own soul purpose and mission, which is why you come across. How they see you is the Ecstasy number 2 card. That was a lot. Just saying. Okay. The spirits of their ancestors that have passed on before them have been guiding the divine feminines in their journey. And what they've been guiding them and helping them with is this. Number 10, East. New beginnings, thought process, how they think about things regarding this connection. They're inspiring them or helping them to gain inspiration to continue in their journey, to have this new beginning, to understand that end of a cycle has ended, and it's time to allow for this new growth of way of being, and to accept it as a new beginning, a new person when you come in. And a grandmother here, a mother or grandmother is around someone that is helping them to have self-reflection, to see their own shadow side, to see the things they didn't want to see about themselves as well, so that they could understand, yes, they had to in their life overcome adversity as well, as they understand now that so does the divine masculine, and that it's been an inner rhythm with cycles, and they are now listening to their intuition through the guidance of this grandmother that is around them. If it's not their own grandmother, it could be one from past generations. Cleansing spirit path of the north, releasing the burdens. They're helping the divine feminine, this ancestor is helping the divine feminine to release burdens, to help cleanse their energy, both internally and externally. They're spiritually as well. Number 11 card, so the energy can flow more freely, so that they can embrace the sorcerer within them. Native spirits that are around them, spirit guides, are wanting the divine feminines to tell their story about this connection. And message here too is for native spirits, the spirits saying to the divine masculines, tell your story. Very few divine masculines are on, say, YouTube or Patreon, Vimeo, telling their side of the story of regarding this divine connection and what they've gone through as a masculine. And it's definitely important for the masculine side of the story to be told, so that it's not all coming from a divine feminine's perspective of the chaser, but yet that of what it was from the masculine's point of view as the runner, who then, of course, once the energy gets pulled, then they are the chaser, but in the beginning they're the runner. It's the runner-chaser connection, right? But Spirit is saying that masculines, please tell your story to help others, to help other masculines. It's especially going through the dark night of the soul, I mean, it's hard for the divine feminines, but I have more masculine energy in me than feminine energy in me. But so the dark night of the soul is difficult. But I also know of some of the collectives, energies for masculines, they tend to get so down in their dark night of the soul that at times they become suicidal. And so for a masculine to come in and to be telling their story, it could help masculines in that situation that feel like they're going crazy or there's no hope, and what they're going through. They don't want to necessarily hear it from a divine feminine's perspective. They want to hear it from a divine masculine's perspective. So for whoever out there that this is meant for, because it seemed to be drilling it into the ground from Spirit, but Spirit's saying, please get in, as part of your mission, tell your story, tell your side of the story I'm hearing about this connection. It's like Spirit's pleading. I feel like I'm pleading with you to do this, but it's coming from Spirit. Nature, spirits. Yes, regarding your path, again, know that spirit guides are all around you. Your path on your mission is illuminated, and even if it's messages that you get on different YouTube channels, not necessarily even mine, but they are still messages that come across from spirit guides for you. Oh, got to. The star is here, number 8. Look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains. Happy change that brings relief from challenging times. The wheel, the delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck. A new car or travel is in your future. The wheel here is like is it Rapunzel? Where they sat and spun gold. That's what this wheel reminds me of. You're going to be spinning gold with whatever your soul purpose, your mission is going to be like spinning gold for you. It's going to be a breeze because you're naturally talented. Your natural gifts are going to shine. Whoever that is for. Oops. Okay. Guess we're going to take that one and these two. That's a lot of them. So, Angel of Healing. The angels have felt your sadness and have shown up today to send you healing. So, I got something like that in the general message, I think, about healing, someone needing healing. And I know in the Divine Masculine message to the feminines, there were many masculines that sent me messages to give to the feminines that were literally crying. So, Angel of Healing, just ask your spirits to help you heal that sadness. The God of the Arts, the artist within you is about to emerge. And I get the energy that could be something along the lines of this. Okay. Angel of Self-Worth. You are currently undervaluing yourself. It is time to gain or regain your self-worth. Yes, know you are very worthy. You are a chosen one. You're the golden child. You have a purpose to heal others. The goddess of the shadows, what you perceive to be your dark side, holds a hidden treasure. Right. And maybe that's why we have this here at the end with this as such a positive card, but yet normally the seer shows the shadow side, the things we don't want to see because they're dark, right? And while your shadow side, there's something in your shadow side that's coming out that you didn't want to see, that's also, though, your hidden treasure. Okay. Infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. Prosperity, we got this also in the last reading. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving it. And these. I never sound excited to read these. I don't know why. I need to get one of those little my natal chart and hang it on the wall so I can have a better reference in front of me. The lunar eclipse, number 7, it's all about change, and the change that's occurring currently, you're going to come out a whole new person. You're going to be like metamorphosis. I don't know why I'm hearing metamorphosis. You're going to come out a new person. You're going to look different. You're going to feel different. You're going to sound different. You are going to be a whole new soul when you finish your rebirth. The 6, Saturn, this is truth. I don't know why. That's all that came for that. Let me get you some advice cards of what you need to work on. And Spirit, bring forth the messages from the Divine Feminines in the collective. Have their spirits bring forth messages they want to give their masculines, please. Letting go of control and deception and envy. Not to be deceptive, not to be envy. These are the things you need to work on. Or is letting go of control, deception, and envy. Okay. Let me just... I don't know if I want to hold that one though. Okay, I'm going to take the feminine energy. All right, so... Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to channel messages from the Divine Feminines in the collective of what they want the Divine Masculines to know. Aside from the cards, these are just messages where their spirits or souls are speaking directly from me to you. Just give me a minute. They see your light. They see your growth. That they see unity coming soon. Because they feel you're in alignment or gaining it. For some of you. Not all of you, but some of the one feminine saying they want you to know they love you and forgive you for the past, but ask that you also forgive them. Because they have seen that things were unbalanced on both sides. Someone is grateful for the growth, grateful for you stepping forward in the strength you've shown in growing. They forgive you for the past hurt, for the past pain. Keep doing the work. Don't give up. Don't quit. They're waiting for you. Their heart belongs to you, no one else, for someone. Somebody wants to have your baby. We don't usually get that message across. And she just wants to hold you again, someone. Maybe you haven't met yet. She can't wait to hold you. she sees your light. She knows you're shining your light. You're doing the work. I get that maybe she is at a distance, like in another country or far away from you, that you're not able to, maybe you've never met. I know. She feels you and she hears you. You're intuitive. You're intuitively. No, telepathically. Thank you, Spirit. Someone saying they just want you to come to them. They forgive you and they just want you to come to them. To make the move, to take the leap. Someone says they're getting tired of the pain. The sad ones or the more emotional ones are always towards the end. They finally get courage to speak. She's crying. The one that's tired is crying. She doesn't want to do this alone, so she wants you to. Do the work. Okay, that's all. She's, yeah. So that's what I have for you, Divine Masculines. I hope this helps you in your journey, and great job if you have transformed and gone through your rebirth. You're clearly, the cards don't lie, so you're shining your light, you're doing the work, keep going, get in union with self, you are worthy, and yeah, so thank you, namaste.